Mic test.
Don't blame me that I'm the only one that thought to name myself Captain here.
Okay, that's a good mic test. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Noiseroom podcast.
Captain, I have imbued all of our funds to fight the nemesis that is
Welcome
called
to
the
Noiseroom
ocean.
podcast.
I hope you don't
Captain.
mind. That's where all the money's going.
Are you serious?
Permission granted.
Yes,
You
that is where all the money's going.
I need to.
Launch
need
the nukes
to-
at the ocean.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I just need to go and close this door real quick.
Don't look at me.
I also unloaded all of our bullets into the ocean in an attempt to finally eliminate the bastard.
Don't
It's
look at
taken
me.
more
It looks
bullets
like we're
than
gonna
necessary.
have to start an intervention.
This window needs to close.
Launch all nukes at the ocean.
Listen. The ocean needs to die.
This one too.
Excuse me?
Not while she's here.
No.
We've got the aqua, and it needs to be gone.
Okay, I'm not mad. Just bear with me here.
There is one.
Nope, you
There
just
is
nope.
one enemy greater than the
Shut up,
ocean,
Omni. Shut up, Omni.
and
Just,
that
just
is
no,
ancient.
shut up, Omni. We'll get to you in a second. Just bear with me here, Matt. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
Are
That's
you?
awesome.
But are you
Translation.
telling
is
me
mad.
that all of our resources, including our revenue, is going toward the fucking ocean? Is
No,
that
I'm not
what
saying
you're
that. Listen.
telling me?
Listen.
It's already
I'm
gone
not.
to the ocean. It's
listen-
late.
Fuck off, Maya. That was my line.
Matt wants in.
No, I'm not saying it's going towards the ocean. I'm saying it's already gone towards the ocean. By the way, the
Gorilla!
food too.
You know what?
That
guys?
was
Look at me.
by the way, that was a reference. That was Young Frankenstein.
Yeah. By the way, don't look at me, guys. I wanted to work for the Lost Light crew, but you guys said no. We don't want to work for robots.
Listen, I dated a
Robots are
robot.
clean and efficient.
Matt's in General One.
You mean you're still dating a robot?
Do we wanna?
My relationship status is up in the air with a robot.
I'm
He's
dragging it.
cheating on
Yeah.
her.
I'm dragging
He's
in Matt
currently-
M space.
He's
I
cheating on
am.
her with a TI-82.
Do we want to get Omni out, or
Technically
do we?
speaking,
No,
Oh,
keep
yeah.
Omni in. Keep Omni in. He has a story to tell.
Well, yes.
oh
yeah,
yes.
yeah. The
Shall
story.
we
Of,
go?
Oh, so on the roster
which do you want
with us
first?
today, Matt.
Yeah.
With us today, I'm Danny. He's Matt. We got Maya
Oh,
here too.
I forgot to do the thing. You
You got to
I forgot to do the thing.
You were so busy
Welcome to the
fucking the
podcast,
ocean.
officially the podcast you've been watching last week. My name is Matt. I'm here joined with other people. Let's go.
You were so busy fucking the ocean, you forgot to realize.
As the
you
other
had to-
big life.
Me and the ocean are on
If you have to
terrible
keep watching
terms.
that
We would
thing.
never engage in those acts.
Ruins,
Tech.
your mic sounds almost as bad as Wildcats when he's screaming at randos on Call of Duty. Jesus Christ.
ruined. We all know you're hate
Oh.
fucking the ocean.
Only you, Matt.
What?
Only you would make
Me.
that reference or make that
Stop hating on me.
comparison. We're
I
not,
understand. I understand.
no, we're
What?
not. We're not.
But you
We're
have
not
to
hating on you. We're hating on the Atlantic Ocean.
So you're
You have
going
to be
with
more of a
Atlantis.
specific ocean.
That's
You're the
No,
Aus-
you're the Pacific.
You're the Australian
Pacific
current.
Ocean for the win. Yeah, that's true. You're the East Australian current.
You
They
realize?
all suck. They all suck.
Okay.
How dare you?
All I'm thinking about
My
is the
best
clip
friends
of
are oceans.
the clip I'm thinking of right now is the guy from Finding Nemo screaming "The ocean"
The ocean! Ah!
every time.
You moon, the
God, I'm
foe.
actually not.
He hasn't been decontaminated yet. Jacques, clean him.
We are joined once again with our special guests, Bizarro critic Matthew M. Space, and for the first time, we are joined by Captain Lunar, the guy
Also
who
known
is
as
officially.
Captain Omni.
Omni. Also, we have Nebel Panda.
Oh yeah, Neville Panda. Hi,
Nebel
Neville
Panda
Panda.
is being very quiet.
I'm
Well, I
also a
didn't
fan
have
of
anything
bamboo.
productive to add to the conversation.
That's okay.
You
And
can add
also
your
it's 7
stance and
a.m.
opinions on the ocean as long as they agree with mine.
Excuse me, what?
Sharks are in the ocean, Matt. So I agree
Listen.
with you for some part of that because I don't like
I will.
sharks.
I will have a wet battle with you.
Listen. You can drown in the ocean, and drowning causes die. So I don't want to hear it.
You can also drown in a pool, or in a
What?
puddle,
Drowning pool.
or in a bathtub.
Yeah,
What?
Matt, people have drowned in their own bathtubs. So,
As I've established last
I
week,
almost
all
did.
water is bad water.
So if I drink water,
What about
I'm
water
gonna...
you drink?
Technically, every person that's ever drank water has died.
That is true. That is
You
true.
are
He has
Laura.
cracked code.
You've been
He has
lied to
cracked
your entire
code.
life.
This is why humanity is made of sin. If you read the Bible, you will know that humanity is made of sin. It's because we're water.
Yep. Remember,
I
our
have
Lord's
an
Prayer.
anti-ocean agenda here.
So I should
That
only
I'm
drink orange juice. Good job,
Bleach
Matt.
is out. Bleach is mostly water,
Soda,
and we're mostly
OJ,
water.
purple stuff.
Therefore, we are bleach.
Do not drink bleach, please, people. Do not drink bleach. Don't be like
President
Donald Trump and
said-
say, don't
Listen,
be like
President
Clovis
said
and
it
say
was
that you should
okay.
inject it into your veins. Don't
Listen.
be like him.
listen. I got a question for all of y'all. Jesus can walk on water, and I
Okay.
can walk on a human, and a human is like 60 to 70% water. Am I 60 to 70% Jesus?
No.
Fucking
Yes.
God, get the fuck out
That's
of
some
here.
weird math.
Matt.
Depends.
Wait, does
Matt,
that mean... Wait,
you're
that means you're
0%
part of the
Jesus.
Umbrella Academy. Wait, no one's going to get that reference unless they read the comic version.
I have
Uh,
not read the show,
yeah,
sorry.
I have not
watched
Season
read
two
the
is
show.
out.
Did you just say I have not read the show?
Yeah, it's called
I have not watched the manga or read the anime.
Yeah, it's
The
called Closed
radio.
Captions, dumbass.
So,
Oh,
should
those
we,
captions.
I've not
it's kind of
read
funny,
the
'cause-
show.
okay. Should we get back on topic and, bring up the, really interesting stories that Omni has to share?
Yes, Omni, what is up, my friend? Tell us your amazing
Omnipotent.
story.
Wait, can I go on a rant first?
No.
No.
I love how unanimous
No, you
that
cannot
was.
rant about the ocean anymore. You have
Matt.
been
Okay.
forbidden.
Matt, no
Go to,
more
like,
rants
the
on the
general one
ocean.
if you want to rant about something.
Okay,
Jesus.
I need to rant about this live.
Matt, you cannot rant about the ocean, you can't talk about JoJo, and you definitely can't rant about Steven Universe. We get it, you don't like the show, but come on.
Listen, man.
What about-
Those are the
what about
only three
JoJo's
things I
Bizarro
know.
Adventure?
I have no-
Those are the only three things I know.
No, they're
not.
Packages.
Please, you
For-
can't
for-
do this to me.
Matt, you know Avastera.
Wait,
Snap
can I-
out of
Oh,
it.
right. That's a fourth thing.
And
Right,
you
Tech,
know,
you've saved me.
and you
You've
know-
reminded me of the four things I know.
And you know toothpaste.
Hating on Steven Universe, JoJo references, Avastera, and
the ocean.
the ocean.
And
My-
Fat
Also,
Girls.
also
tired.
toothpaste.
Wait, this is more than four things, Tech. My brain can only hold four. What should I delete?
Oh,
So you're like a
Ocean.
Pokemon.
No, don't
Ocean.
don't delete the
Okay.
person ocean. Just delete the conversation ocean.
Okay,
All
this
right,
was my fault.
Tech, go back through the podcast and delete all the words where I say ocean, so I'm not
Oh, no.
how
reminded.
about we just delete you entirely?
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Hashtag
Oh,
delete.
wait, I can't delete the ocean. I can't
Hasht-
delete the ocean because we have an oceanic spy
Hashtag
in the call right now.
Ooh.
So,
guys. It's
Yeah.
hashtag delete
Hashtag
Matt
shit.
in the chat.
Oh, man.
Delete ruins specifically.
Yeah, because we have two Matts in this call.
Hashtag delete M. Hashtag cancel M space. Guys, get it. Let's go. I understand. Can we also change the name from Rush Builds a Tilted Tower to something else?
Yes, we can. Let me give me a sec.
Say you're in the gulag or something. Call of Duty is updating in an hour.
okay.
Okay.
Finding friends
I
in
don't
the
care
So-
about COD.
Finding friends in the gulag. Do that.
Okay, so are we finally gonna let Lunar tell a story or what?
Yes.
Yes.
No. Wait, what? Maybe.
Fuck
You
me.
fucking.
Can never trust an
I'm not
ocean
Okay, you know,
bitch.
I'm just gonna
I'm
start.
not fluffing anything. I'm just nutty to fluff.
I'm gonna
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna start
Dating apps.
and interrupt me as you see fit.
Okay.
go.
Well, starting with the hammer story, I actually have a custom-made sledgehammer. It's made out of rebar, and I welded a sledgehammer head to it and coated it in black electrical tape, and I engraved the word "the Smiter" on the side of the head of the hammer. I use this as my personal anti-burglar defense system. Namely,
You call him.
if there is a burglar,
You Macaulay Culkin yourself, and you can't
Yes.
move.
Macaulay Culkin.
You smite them.
well, if my Macaulay Culkin, you mean take a sledgehammer to them until they stop moving, then yes.
That is
That's
the equivalent of a paladin smite.
That's rather descriptive.
You go, this smite hurt.
There's a reason for that. There's a reason for that description. You see, I have actually used it on a burglar. They broke in. I heard them. I ran down the hallway screaming by the blood of Cromfall.
You just
Wait,
had-
did you actually?
Did you have your Crusaders and
Yes, I did.
Knights hat on, or helmet on, and everything? Please tell me you had your Knights hat on.
What do they got? A puny little gun? A puny little pea shooter? That's baby shit.
Believe it or not, they had a machete.
Machete. Well,
I am not kidding. They actually had a machete.
Oh, did you
why
so
did someone
find?
break into your house?
Because apparently they thought I had money. What gave them that impression, I have no idea.
Don't they know that millennials make absolutely nothing?
It would have been funny if
Well,
you
like I
if you
said-
dressed in your clown attire for that.
Oh yeah, you just show up as it.
No.
basically.
It's gonna cost you an arm and a leg.
We all float down here.
But
Look
yeah,
at
If
this.
that's the case, I really
In
hope
the
his name was
ocean.
Georgie. If that's the case, I hope the guy's name was Georgie.
Wait,
Oh,
Omni,
basically-
please finish.
So basically, Q hammer hitting him square onto the shoulder, which was I hit him so hard that it literally took the arm right out of the socket.
Fuck.
Oh, did you dislocated his fucking arm?
Why is my boss emailing me?
Yeah, and
Fuck.
apparently, and as the paramedics and of course police came, they legitimately told me that well, not told me, but I heard as they were loading him up, they're gonna need to amputate. I literally knocked a guy's arm off with it.
Are you serious?
I told you he did
Are
that.
you shitting
It's
me?
gonna cost you an arm and a leg.
They actually
And
had to
that made-
fucking amputate him? Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I wonder what his response was.
Probably.
if you did- I didn't
I-
tell Bizarro guy this, but he did try to sue me. We even got up to a court date. The judge actually read what happened. Yeah, he immediately threw it out.
It's like,
I
I'm not
mean-
gonna go.
I mean,
You tried to broke into my house. Dude, this guy's a fucking Karen.
you break in my house. You break into my house. I break your arm off.
Yeah,
Jesus,
when
that
you
is
do-
brutal.
When you're able
You are,
to,
Karen.
when you're able to, like, beat a dude's
I'm changing the
arm off.
podcast name to the Smiter just for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
The Smiter of
That little incident earned me a
clowns.
nickname around. A little incident earned me a nickname around my neighborhood. I am now Bill the Barbarian.
Oh my god!
Yep. This is probably the most metal podcast here alone, just from that story.
I'm clipping this. I think I'm gonna make a new channel for Noiseroom podcast clips, just because I can't keep posting them on the Ruins channel.
And
What
now
the
for the second
shitballs?
story, we move it from metal into just pure hilarity.
You can do
So-
both.
True, but this one does fall more on a comedy. So, anyway, this goes back to my clown college days. Me and about
Wait,
3 or 4
nutting?
friends.
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Before you transition to that, I love just like after I beat this guy's arm off, I'd like to tell you about some of my clown days.
Seriously,
You
I am
know.
Captain Luna, master of segways.
You are it. The movie It.
No,
Where's my
human.
PlayStation?
Nah, I gave up human a long time ago. Doctor's orders.
Dr. Sword. Fucking Christ.
Yep. He is the Clown Commando. We were talking about his superhero name literally right before this podcast started.
Carnegie Krusty the
Yep.
Barbarian.
But so basically, me and a few friends from Crown College heard about a white supremacist rally near there, so we snuck in pretending to be part of the entertainment. basically, and we were prepared for this though. We had pamphlets for the clown college. We had like we were ready and willing to corrupt the minds of any youth that might be at that at that white supremacist rally to join the clown cause. And
I don't know how corrupting.
Basi-
I don't know how you can corrupt the mind of a white supremacist because
Oh.
they're already pretty
Just-
corrupt.
Just wait for it.
You doubt, but just listen. So, after about an hour of doing this, I noticed that there's a podium, I guess for the hate speeches and what have you. Well, I just go up, and keep in mind, they still think we are part of the entertainment.
Oh God.
Like I'm the opening act or something. So, I go into a rant. Like, and just to give you an idea of what this rant is like, how dare all of you liars stand here claiming to be white? Do you not understand that clowns are the only true white people? We're the whitest sons of bitches on the face of the earth. Look at our faces. Look at them.
You're all just off
I
white.
mean, have you ever seen a clown that isn't white?
Exactly.
True.
Leading to you're all race traitors. I remember a day when being white was about being able to dance badly, not knowing what the difference between blues and jazz is, and eating all of our sandwiches with so much mayonnaise we give ourselves heart attacks by the time we're 40.
What am I listening
I want to
to?
drown something now.
I don't know.
I
And
love this.
so at this point they start realizing, wait, who hired these guys? Did you? No, not me. Like they start realizing we are not a part of the entertainment. So, Q getting the hell out of there. Q getting the hell out of there as fast as we can. Thankfully, we prepared confetti grenades
you-
to cover our
Confetti
escape.
grenades.
Okay, please tell me that when you left, you hopped into tiny cars.
We actually came there in a golf cart.
That's good enough.
That works.
That's good enough.
And we actually left them a surprise at the entrance. You see, a friend of mine actually had recently got a pet skunk.
Oh
And
God.
before he had the stink gland removed, we saved some essence of it and put it in a balloon. And we popped that thing right at the entrance and pretty much fumigated the entire place with skunk spray.
Nice.
You absolute mad lad.
I
As we
love
drove-
this.
And as we drove away, I shouted, "Carnegie Krusty strikes again, kids!"
Okay, I have.
Wait, did you actually do it like
breaking
a fucking
Clown supremacy.
news. I have breaking news.
The only
You gotta
thing
do
I'm
it-
sad about right now is
You gotta do your laugh like a fucking jingle.
All right, give me a crusty jingle. Give me a crusty laugh.
oh my god.
Damn!
That's
Actually
pretty
good.
good.
That was me.
Oh
So
man.
yep, those were tales of
You're
my
probably gonna
wild
get copy shot.
Hey!
Yeah, apparently he did. Didn't you say that like earlier? You brought up that apparently some of the kids who were at the rally actually did start performing, started being clowns.
What rally?
Oh yes,
Which rally?
yes. In fact,
That rally that he
Oh,
was
the one
talking
I saw.
about.
the one me and my friends crashed.
Oh, nice. You crashed a white
Um,
supremacist rally. Did you bring your tiki torch?
Did you not hear this whole story?
No,
Dude!
sorry, I was muted for a minute because I.
He crashed it as a clown.
He went to a
And-
he went to clown college and his friends crashed a KKK rally.
Jesus Christ, that's amazing.
Hey, I'll be
Oh my
right
God.
back. Just give me a second.
Okay,
But,
I have
yeah,
breaking news, by the way.
Does it involve clowns or barbarians or barbarian clowns?
No, it involves Smash Bros.
Ooh.
This is also
All right,
acceptable.
New
Nintendo
fighter?
has released software update 8.1.0 that adds a stage called Small Battlefield. I'm currently updating to see what the hell this is. Also, Nintendo says they adjusted the online experience, which, okay. Oh, cool. You can do stage-specific music for
Still
Battlefield,
gonna
Small
be-
Battlefield, Big Battlefield, and Final... Ooh. Okay, what is Small Battlefield? Can I just... Give me the game, please. Give me the update. Because I want to see what the Small Battlefield
Small
is.
battlefield is just 1 pixel.
That would be great.
Wait, does that wait if it's
Okay,
Wait,
updated. I'm going. Let's see,
one
what is
pixel?
this?
So one little pixel. So what? So it's love. Love is the battlefield because love is pretty small to me.
It's just that one screen when Peach uses her final smash. That's the entire size of the stage. All right, I'm logging in. I'm logging in.
Okay. I'm gonna get on Smash, and we can play Smash on the podcast. Who's
Yeah,
up?
update it.
Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at it.
I can't.
I don't have
actually
Smash.
can't because I'm actually hosting the podcast,
True.
and I am
But
doing
we
the
can play
animation
it in
on
the
the
background.
And
Okay.
Right. Avastera is more
there are two
important.
problems on my end.
Whoa, there's random battlefield now. What the hell?
What?
Whoa, battlefield, small.
Okay.
Whoa,
Okay.
Small battlefield looks
Okay.
weird.
Okay. Listen. I have a funny story. I actually have a pretty funny story following the white supremacist clown story.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, detail.
Your story reminded me of a story that my teacher told me about how white supremacists were taken down back in the earlier days.
In the 60s?
Yeah, and that was Superman.
Oh yeah, that's true. They did have a Superman
Yeah.
comic where he was like, racism is bad.
No, okay.
Mhm.
What happened is that they
Superman.
ran out of villains for Superman to fight, and since the KKK was going around, they're like, "Fuck it, let's just have Superman fight the KKK." And some of the members of the KKK are also family men, so they'd return home and seeing their kids play with like Superman toys as they're fighting the KKK. It's like, fuck, man, I don't want to do this anymore. I can't tell them that Superman's a bad guy.
Yep.
Plus, like they
Yeah. And actually, that comic, and actually, they brought back that comic recently in DC Comics. I think who's doing the artwork?
Superman Smash It. Gordy Hero did the artwork.
Oh yeah, he did a Power Pack, which was pretty nice.
Yeah, and I did a few issues of the Boom Studios Power Rangers comic too.
Really, I didn't know that. I gotta go back.
Oh
to
wait,
reading
no, it
Boom
was the
Studios.
main series. Wait, when you
Oh.
look at the main series, it was the Go Go Power Rangers side comic that they did.
Oh
They
yeah,
should
I
make
definitely
Stay
know
Home
that.
Power Rangers.
Stay home, Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Sing the theme song. Stay
will say
home,
this.
Power Rangers.
I will say every time I'm
Stay home, Power Rangers.
every time he brings up that clown story, I just remember the fact that makes me think, man, would I be doing this if I continued my time working with clowns? Because as I told you guys before, I actually was temporarily a magician's assistant who was also a clown, and also my first crush. But that's a whole other story.
Nice.
Didn't you tell that story last
I
week?
see.
I didn't tell that story last week. I'm definitely. I would have remembered talking about the girl who was a clown magician.
You talked about one of your girls.
I talked about one of them, but it wasn't the clown.
Also, Rune's Way, that was not a comic, that was actually a radio
Yeah, that's it. Wasn't
It is a comic now,
it was
though.
I mean, it's
Okay.
out now, but originally it was a
I just
radio.
got a screenshot and I posted it to Twitter, so let me just drop it in the Discord so you can show it.
Ugh,
It's tiny.
Twitter.
Oh,
More
I
like
have to go to Twitter
shitter. Oh shit! There's a free game trial for Pokken.
Yeah,
I
the
might
problem is
have
already
to give
on it,
that
so
a-
I don't give a crap.
How much have
Samurai
we
Ghost
played?
Ocean says, I
Okay.
walked into
Samurai
this
tweeted
chat,
about it.
wanted to say hello, and now I
Okay.
just wanted to close the door and never return.
I bet you your copy of Pokken that you bought it because it was on sale or you found a deal.
No, I bought it because it was on sale.
What is this tweet from Sakurai? What is this?
Alrighty, I think I'm about to start my stream.
Oh yeah, that's right. Maya has a stream going. It'll be the same
Not yet.
podcast, but with music, with her music.
Where should I put it? Should I put it in media? I'll put it in media.
Is this a the Composers Network stream?
No.
Fires
This
in the
is my
flames.
personal thing.
Yep.
Do the fires in the flames.
Yep.
Here, I uploaded it to media. You can see the
Through
size of
the fires and the flames we carry on. I'm gonna
Hello everyone, so today I'm gonna be music scoring a manga voiceover video
Hi!
that's being created by
Hello there!
Smiter. The first two
Shut the
little
fuck up.
characters that you actually... Ooh, wait, I'm hearing my own stream. Why am I hearing my stream?
Because you're probably
Uh,
on my stream too.
Because that's how sound works.
no, I'm not.
Maya, I'm nervous.
No. The first two voices of characters are actually done by me as well, so...
Are you
Yay.
voicing
Alright,
or
continue the podcast.
Weird stage.
All right.
I can't wait for Spyra's video.
Matt, I
Man,
unmuted
it's
you.
gonna be dope.
You can talk
What?
now, Matt. I unmuted Matt.
Hello there.
What did-
I've never been on a stream. I've never been on a live stream before.
And
Maya,
I am muting you again. I'm just kidding.
Thank you. Thank you, God. Okay, Small
No,
Battlefield is
not the
weird.
map.
It's a weird stage. It's like PS2. It's like Pokemon Stadium 2, but like with no effects. This is a weird stage. Sakurai says it's for the specifically for competitive scene on his Twitter, according to the translated tweet. Interesting.
The only, honestly, again, I'm not I don't play Smash, but the last thing I checked out that was Smash
I'm gonna
related
check
was,
out. I'm gonna check out the Small Battlefield. I'm gonna play it.
Matt,
what-
let me host, and then you join, okay?
was
Okay.
that Waluigi animated rap thing.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Where he's legit like what's the best way to describe it? He was pretty much like the fist of the North Star. Like nothing seemed to beat him.
Man, I really need to finish Tropical
Oh.
Freeze. That game is so
story
good.
the story of Ricky O.
I heard a switch turn on. All right, so I'm gonna set up the thing. So just look for me on Friends, Matt. That way I don't have to give out a code on stream.
Okay.
Uh,
Why not
that's a
just
lot.
have a Smash Night for viewers?
That'd be great.
That'd be great if I could actually wait, Matt.
I'm really
other
bad, but I mean,
Matthew M Space. If you can stream
I mean, we'd
this
still love to
podcast
have
too,
you.
we could have the same stream on 3 different streamers.
I have a
But
capture
me doing
card, but I
Avastera,
have
Mike
no
doing
clue how
her
to
music, and me and you doing you
We
broadcasting our
smashing the
Smash.
brothers.
You
We
broadcasting
smashing the
Smash.
brothers.
That actually sounds really sick. If you can pull that off.
I
Listen.
can, but my parents are sleeping, so I really can't do like loud stream stuff. I think I'll do a stream like maybe tomorrow.
I legit
Oh,
forgot
shit.
I left my TV on.
That sounds
Like
good.
Venture Brothers is on right now, and I just realized.
I remember
can't-
we did streams for Joker. I'm
yeah.
doing a follow-up video for the one on Byleth I released today about reviewing how he plays in Smash. But yeah,
All I want is Dante in Smash.
That would be
man,
great.
that would be dope. I
Okay,
keep
Matt,
saying,
Dare I say, dopest.
give me just a sec. Give me just a sec.
Yeah,
Give me
I'm
just a
just letting
sec.
you
I
know.
want to test out the small battle.
no, test it out on my stream. I'll test it out on the online. Because I want to hear you.
So there's random.
Yeah. And there's
Oh,
Battlefield,
both
big
are on.
Battlefield,
Dante and
small
Smash would be-
Battlefield.
Okay, my preferred state, if I had to choose a character for fuck, my controller's acting up. Hold on.
Good job.
If I had to choose my like dream character for Smash Brothers, it would be who would it be?
Yourself.
I really wanted a specific Skylanders character to get in back when I was in like
Oh.
high school.
No,
I would kind of love
Skylanders,
Paper
please.
Mario.
Paper
I
Mario.
need
Skylanders
another
ruined
fucking
Spyro.
Mario.
I mean, yeah, but like
Ruined.
also,
Well,
Put
Yo, can we
Spyro
get
in there.
Raiden in from Can we get Raiden in from Metal Gear?
That's never happening because Konami doesn't care. All they make is pachinko machines and overpriced PCs. Did you see that they have PCs you can buy now from Konami?
Oh, that's funny.
I
They cost
would-
$3,000
no mic
and the
thing.
specs are trash.
I
I would
never
love if
trust
they
Konami.
made a Pokemon edition of Smash.
They did. It's called Pokken.
It's called Pokken.
Oh man.
Wait, what?
Pokken
yes,
Tournament.
this-
It's made by the same guys who made like Street Fighter.
How did
No,
I not
Tekken.
know this?
No Tekken.
It was on the
It's
Wii
Tekken.
U.
Yeah, that's why you didn't
Oh, I
know.
don't have a Wii U.
No, it was on Wii U and they ported it to Switch. It's free for like I think at least another couple of days, at least in North America.
Oh, I don't have a
I
Switch.
hate it. I hate it.
You chose to buy the Xbox.
Why would you buy an
No.
Xbox One?
Excuse me, Matt. Excuse me. And
You're excused.
Matt,
You're excused.
you and Chia Bee basically forced me to buy an Xbox, promising me the golden land of you two playing Minecraft Dungeons with me.
I played
Which
PSO2. I played PSO2. I'm into 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 PSO2.
Dungeons.
Are you,
I waited
Matt,
1
are you
month
gonna say
to
the?
buy Minecraft Dungeon. I waited 1 month before I bought it after I bought the Xbox, right? And still, to this day, we haven't touched it. I
Wait,
bought
I
the
thought-
Xbox because
wait,
you promised
I thought
we'd play
Minecraft was illegal.
games on it.
Wait a second. I accidentally picked
Never
random.
mind. I'm
That's
gonna
okay.
play Pokemon on Switch.
Okay,
I
so
thought-
this game. Okay, so my controller is actually being really weird.
Excellent.
Hold on.
Hey,
No
guys.
Johns, dude.
Hey guys, Bizarro guy got kicked out.
Oh, someone
What?
let him back in. How did he get kicked?
We got 6 out of 6
Wait, can you
people.
stop for a sec? Hold on.
Also,
Oh, that's
I
it.
thought Minecraft was banned
Never
in
mind.
Australia.
Why did
Wait,
Bizarre
or
guy
like-
get
Did you
kicked
see
out?
Small Battlefield? Isn't it weird?
Oh,
Toons?
I like it.
He's offline.
I kind
for
of
some
like
reason.
it. It's intimate.
Yeah, it's neat, but like it's just I don't. Why did they make this? Like of all
Wait,
the
remind
stages
me.
Sakurai could have made, why? Like,
Wait, can I switch
what?
off of Wii Fit? Because I never intended to pick this character. I thought I was logged in as my main.
Ow.
Is it Minecraft or Mortal Kombat that's banned in Australia?
Okay, I have button
Mortal
lock.
Kombat because Australia sucks at like content rules. Like I think I saw like South Park has a specific screen for like Australians and Europeans of like.
Oh yeah,
This is not
they
allowed.
do. Yeah, they do. It's actually
I
legit.
love that.
It's
It's like a
legit.
crying koala.
Yeah, the
Oh
crying
my
koala
gosh.
where they just describe what happens.
Yeah.
No,
That's just
they literally
awful.
have a mode where they just straight up tell you, oh, so this scene is banned. Here's what actually happens.
We can't show you this offensive thing, but we'll describe it in excruciating detail.
That's South Park for you.
Also,
When they try, they
I'm
try.
hoping FL Studio doesn't crash. The
also Bizarro guy
1928
is still
Steinway piano is not loading.
Also, Bizarro guy is still kicked
Yeah,
out.
that one takes
Hey,
a
Maya.
while. That one
Hey
takes a while. I
Maya,
just
can you
gotta
can you give us a funny
Yeah,
Maya
but
Let
I'm
Bizarro guy back
loading the
in.
light edition.
Hey Tech, can you let Bizarro guy back in?
Yeah. But
He
yeah,
says he's
Maya,
in general
Maya,
mode.
that one takes a while to load. It's fucking stupid, but it does.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, we're trying out the new Small Battlefield, which, what the hell?
Goodbye, Bizarro guy. It am horrible to see you.
Mega Man? Really?
Oh yeah, no, Mega Man's dope.
Are you being opposite?
I haven't-
though?
No, he's doing Bizarro speak.
It's opposite day in Australia, it's Wednesday.
No,
Technically,
Bizarro-
every day is opposite.
Hey guys, Hump Day, remember that?
It
Just
is
remember-
Wednesday, my dudes.
I
Just-
love those Geico commercials with the camel.
I miss the Geico caveman.
Oh,
Wait,
they,
You know they tried to make a TV show out of that?
I know. I
know,
saw
like,
the
believe it or
pilot.
not, I
I
actually
remember.
It was a huge
I actually-
failure.
I actually have bootleg episodes on my computer of that actual full show. They actually
Oh,
made like
really?
several episodes.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think it was,
surprised
like,
they actually
7.
went there.
Well, it was popular, but then they realized, wait, we can't really stretch out a commercial to 30 minutes.
Yeah, like
Mostly because they didn't really lean in. The problem was they didn't lean into the caveman stuff enough, so you basically just have 4 hairy guys.
Really? That's
Hmm.
lame.
so you just have me and my dad.
Plus 2 more.
Or I mean, like,
Yeah.
pretty much. I mean, it
Like,
was,
my whole
I mean,
thing-
the jokes landed. I mean, here's the thing: the jokes landed, but the thing is, the fact they're cavemen barely factored into it at all.
That's like the one thing that's like good about them. Man,
Yeah.
Like, it was-
when is the last time they aired any of those ads? The only ones I see from Geico lately are just like, which are they the one with Flow or no?
No, that's progressive.
That's progressive.
Oh, yeah.
That stuff's bullshit.
Geico's one with the
Those
good
ads are
stuff.
terrible. I always like the State Farm ones. Those ones are always like creative.
I think my favorite State Farm one is the one where the guy is talking to the guy at night, and his wife thinks that she's cheating. It's like, what are you wearing?
State Farm.
Jake from-
Every
Yeah.
time I go to the drive-in, that's the commercial they
Jake from
play.
State Farm.
What are you wearing? Khakis.
There we go.
They did the new version. They ruined the punchline at the end because they got rid of the thing at the end where the wife says, "Well, she sounds hideous." Well, it's a guy, so.
No, they have
Oh
that.
my
at,
god, so.
They have that at the drive-in version because they have the full like 2
Well,
minute one.
On the TV one, the ones I've been seeing on TV are like, just kind of cut that bit out. Like, that's part of the punchline.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's 15 seconds. Because commercial breaks are long.
What are you
now.
wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
Khakis.
Yep.
She sounds hideous.
Yep. Well, he's a guy. Well, he's a guy, so yeah. That whole thing was freaking hilarious there. And then we got like, I don't know,
I
there was
love
some
those
commercial.
Mayhem commercials. Like, what is it? The Allstate Mayhem guy? Those were
Oh, yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
Where he's just
faulty.
like doing random
GPS.
shit. He's like, I'm your dog in your car. And he's
Oh,
Oh
just
yeah,
doing
yeah.
random
that's
shit.
so great.
My
Those
favorite,
ads are
one-
so
You got
good.
cut rate insurance.
my favorite one is where
You're-
he's the
you're
You're gonna have to
GPS.
be with Mayhem.
Calculating.
Like
We
me.
calculate.
Like, he
Turn
seems
right.
perfect for that role.
Yep.
Because he seems like the kind of guy that's like semi-crazy.
Well, here's the funny thing. He also.
No, that's the thing is, Allstate guy is supposed to come off as like sane until you're like, oh wait, what the hell is he saying?
Yeah. Oh no, the one I thought it was funny when like they actually did that thing where like people would start
GG.
talking about Allstate, and immediately their voice would just shift to his voice.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, and the little
The,
girl.
What's the other? I'm
Or
trying to think. What's the
Or
other
he is the
commercial?
MTS.
I like the State Farm one where it's two dudes like they're in the car looking at like bison and like the bison's attacking and they say the jingle. The guy shows up. They say the jingle again. He's like in my office and they teleport to his office.
Yeah.
Away from
Oh.
the bison attacking the car. I
Oh
love
no!
that one.
No, the funniest one of all, and this is the most realistic one. Because let's face it, one of us would do this. Is like the part where like they're like, okay, I was like good neighbor, State Farm was there, and they see it works. They do it again, and they're like, with the girl from 4E, and like they show, and like a girl shows up in the middle of the room. He's like, and can I get a hot tub?
One of my favorites is like where they're talking about State Farm, and then it's like he's just like it's like this is what people who don't have State Farm have, and it's like a guy with a fishing pole. It's like, I got you $1.
Oh,
Hey, you gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
ads.
Then there's J.K. Simmons.
JK's he's Allstate, I think, right?
No, he's farmers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he is farmers. We are farmers.
Bum,
Uh,
bum, 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 bum,
My
bum.
favorite one of that one is that this is
I
Meatloaf.
love JK.
What about this one? This is also Meatloaf. And just a picture of Meatloaf, the rock star.
Yeah.
Meatloaf the fuck guy.
Yeah. Last time I've actually, honestly, the best thing I've ever seen Meatloaf in, and I'll be completely honest, is Tenacious D. I fucking
I love Tenacious D.
I love
No.
that
I
scene.
love the D.
Now,
I
here's
think
the
the
thing.
I think the best thing Meatloaf was in was when he made like technically a cameo in what's that Seth Rogen animated movie?
Well,
Sausage
Where
Party.
they're eating food.
Oh yeah, he was Firewater, right?
And he,
No, he was
No, no.
actually
Here's
like
the thing.
Meatloaf. Like,
He was a
he
Meatloaf. He was literally a Meatloaf.
and he was singing "I'll do anything for love," but I won't do
I
that.
would do anything for love.
Copy strike.
No,
And I
no, you want the
don't
best Meatloaf
do
cameo?
that.
You want the best
Please, my
Hey,
voice isn't good enough for a copy
Think that
strike.
You're gonna get me copy strike me as well.
Okay, speaking of,
Best Meatloaf cameo. The best
can I
Meatloaf
tell you
cameo.
a really funny copy strike story that's like actually kind of, it's tragic, but it's also kind of incredible.
Is it?
It is the
cameo?
highest compliment to a man's skill, but I mean, it sucks that he got his channel down, or he didn't get his channel taken down, but he sucks that he got a strike or had a strike. So there's this
I think I only
YouTuber called
watched-
Uncle Al, and he does like
Okay, good one.
SpongeBob voices.
Does he like do YouTube poops?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, no, I'm saying, does he do YouTube poops or something?
He doesn't do YouTube poops. He just does general SpongeBob voices, and he has like scenarios that he does on his own.
Oh yeah.
And like, YouTube copyrighted him because they thought that he was actually just stealing clips. They thought he was stealing clips.
Have you seen the where they did the Krusty Krab pizza in live action? It's two dudes like in a car.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Shafrillis, right?
No, it's not Shay Frillis. It's I've never it's like
I think I've seen him.
Froyo Gamers. They did
Yeah.
one. They do
it's
SpongeBob live action
it's
remake.
two other random guys. Like they literally did a full episode. Like they did the full episode of
Krusty Krab
pizza
pizza.
delivery.
Pizza.
Yeah, exactly. They did all of it like as them. They didn't substitute the voices. It's literally those two idiots. Like they're from I could tell they were like from Phoenix, and they're just like in the area of Phoenix, just doing dumb shit, like running around with like a pizza box in their hand from like Domino's or something. It's great.
One of them had a beard.
The special effects are notoriously bad because they're like because it's like we're doing pizza delivery on a budget. Like,
Yeah, and then
GG.
I have a copyright strike thing. Funny, like just
yeah.
this is the copyright
Why do
strike
we have
story
two
to
people
end
talking
off
at the
this
same
strike.
time, please?
Story.
It's actually 3 now.
Forward Ariel.
Because I
Tell me,
cannot
Hayden.
hear what you guys are saying if there's three people talking at the same time, telling
Sorry.
three different stories.
Okay, Omni.
Okay, guys. Tell me, have you ever heard of a channel called Meat Canyon?
I have.
Well,
And I know what you're talking about. Is it
What is this channel? And Bow
is it-
Chicka Bow Wow.
Is it the rabbit one? Is it the frickin' rabbit one? Because I am so annoyed. I both find this so stupidly hilarious, but at the same time, I am kind of saddened to hear that the guy had to go through all that.
Well, for those of you who don't know, basically they do horror, or at the very least, really disturbing cartoon parodies, and one of them was Bugs Bunny as a serial rapist. And, well, basically, Warner Brothers did a copyright strike and claimed that Bugs Bunny video, known as Wabbit, as part of their, property. So now it is technically legally canon that Bugs Bunny has always been a struggling serial rapist.
Good job, Warner Brothers. Good job, AT&T.
Yeah, like that. And the weird thing is, there is a bootleg. There's a copy of the video that was uploaded to YouTube, which has not been striked because I guess they realized, oh shit, we can't take it back now.
AT&T doesn't give enough of a shit. That's why.
Yeah, but like the video is, but yeah, you can find a copy of the video on YouTube somewhere, and I watched it. Literally nothing about it screams copyright. It's original animation. They don't take voices. It's all the same voice actors. In fact, they got Brock Baker to voice Elmer Fudd. And they don't use any music that would be used in Warner Brothers. It's literally just stock footage that you can find on like Final Cut or Premiere.
And the thing is, they even did a funeral video for it, and it's like, well, with all their twisted parodies, like giving a funeral for their version of Bugs Bunny, and it's like, they probably didn't even watch it. They probably just saw Wabbit, thought it was theirs, and just copyright striked it.
I mean, have you seen Implement's guide on getting past YouTube copyright bullshit?
I have. I actually watched that one.
Yeah, I've actually started watching it too because I'm gonna be using for my Earth X review, which I'm just currently editing right now.
What do you mean by Earth X? Do you mean the DC thing?
No. It's a Marvel story, and I'm currently reviewing
Marvel DC. How
Yeah.
dare you? I'm offended.
Hey, Omni. He probably just assumed the CW show because of that damn thing. But
exactly.
My name is
Earth
Barry
X...
Allen, and I am the fastest man alive.
Except
Earth
for
X...
every fucking villain I face is faster than me, so that's bullshit.
Yeah, except
God
for
damn that show.
Well,
You know what? I'll just say this: he has some of the best villains in comics, and they literally just go for the first three seasons are nothing but speedsters.
Yep.
Yeah. Though apparently their reason for it is that they wanted to go for a weird metamorphosis of. They described Reverse Flash as the warrior, Zoom as a demon, and Salvatore literally calls himself a god. So yeah, take it as well there. And like I get it.
Stopped
I get it.
watching after Earth X.
I
just
get
was like, I'm
thematically.
done.
I still watch. I honestly stopped. I stopped watching Arrow after season 4. I just
Yeah.
stopped.
I think the Arrowverse, the best thing the Arrowverse did is the Crisis on Infinite Earths that they actually made into a.
And even that was, and even that, and
I
as
watched
good
Zach
as that
Phillips
was,
on
even some
YouTube.
of it was,
Yeah, Brown and Routh
even-
was
even if
good
you-
though. It
Brandon
proved
Routh
That
is
was the only
good in
reason I watched it.
anything.
Oh,
That was the
Neville,
only
did you
reason
want
I
to join us?
Brandon
But-
Routh is good in everything. I'm so glad he got to play Superman again. Good for him.
Yeah, and he's
Wait,
good.
Neville
he got-
Panda's
he got to play
gone.
Superman.
She
Not only
said,
that,
"Oh
he
yeah,
got to play Superman again.
Guys,
I'm sorry.
please let Captain Lunar speak because when he's talking, he's very muffled if you guys are speaking over him.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, still mic trouble. But anyway, I mean, Brandon Routh, he actually got to play Superman for real. Like, I mean, here's the thing: I like Superman Returns well enough. They did not give him anything to work with at all. It was
I
like,
mean, it was
he
written
just
by a
stand here.
fucking molester, so what do you expect?
I mean, just stand here and look sad. That is your character. Can I play Clark Kent? All right. Oh yeah, you can play Clark Kent to the hilt. Go all out with Clark Kent, but your Superman has to be angst.
Yep." To quote Kevin Smith, it was pretty much just the whiny emo Superman of him being like, "No one understands me. I'm just gonna go in Lois's window and just look. It's not creepy."
Stalker Man returns.
Yeah, and then we got the whole thing with the son, which apparently he had a dark story planned for that kid, because apparently his story was originally going to be for the sequel of Superman Returns. It was going to be Brainiac was going to like take over the body of Superman's son, and he would die. So I'm like, wow.
Right.
You know what? I'm just saying. You know what? I might dislike the fact they aged up Superman's actual comic canon son in the comics. I might hate that they did that, but I will say this: compared to that, he got off lucky.
Yeah, because I really do like Super. That's a great. And okay, to anyone who was watching, check out Super Sons. It's a really good comic series, and I'm pissed off it got canceled. Though it did get a limited series, though. Whether or not that's canon is debatable.
I think I've only read a couple of comics. I read the first like 23 issues of Spider-Man from the 60s because in my I think it was like their 50th anniversary or something like that, like 10 years ago. They were all in my grandfather's like local newspaper, like reprinted. So I read all of that, and it was excellent. But I think the only other comic I've ever read is a bunch of Archie comics, and those are fun.
I like Archie.
But they're not. The show is not like that at all. The show is just dark as hell, and I'm like, why is this dark?
You know
It's
what?
Archie.
Wait, oh, Riverdale?
I like.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Riverdale is an absolute Riverdale is an absolute joke. See, the people who are
That's why I
working
like
on
it.
Riverdale don't treat Riverdale seriously, and people have just kind of accepted as this what the fuck will this show do next kind of show.
It's just kind of a fun. It's just kind of it's become more of a satire of.
It's the CW. That's their point. That's the problem. That's why I stopped watching CW shows because they just kind of all the same.
Here's the thing.
It's the
I'm
same
the comic
fucking
book guy in my
bastard running
family.
them.
I'm the comic book guy in my family, and like whenever my family comes over, like watch TV or something, or I'm over there, they're like, "Okay, is this based on a comic?" Or like, and I'm like pointing out trivia, like they get kind of sick of it at some points, and they're like, "Okay, Riverdale, you cannot know this comic." I'm like, in the comics, like really.
Now they have a Riverdale comic too.
Yeah, funny thing about
Why?
this, what's really funny, does everyone know how the original run of Archie ended? Does everyone know? I'm just curious.
No.
You want this is how
yeah.
Archie really ended.
Spoiler
the
alert
original
for anyone who wants to.
Or
dude, it
who
made the
cares about
news.
Archie?
It actually made the news when it happened. Archie dies. Like he gets shot. That's how it ends. That's literally how the original
Skills,
Archie series
baby.
ends. He just gets shot in the gut, and he dies in the diner, just on the floor, and we mourn his death. There is no like, oh, it's just a dream. There's no Sabrina the Teenage Witch shenanigans where he comes back to life. He just dies, and the rest of the final.
I'm sorry. The thing is, it's in both versions because that was a what if he married Veronica or what if he married Betty. He dies in that way
First
in both
issues of that, and
versions.
then I stopped reading them because they turned them into like reality fucking like People magazine. I'm like, I don't care. about what fucking Justin Bieber's up to. I don't give a shit. I just want to read the fucking comic, you bastards.
Yeah, then we got but yeah, as for it's kind of just funny because of how comics have been nowadays, and the biggest one that I think a lot of people are excited for recently is The Boys, which from the time of this recording, the final
The
trailer.
Boys. Oh, The Boys is fucking amazing. I love that. I watched the first 3 episodes because I don't have A Prime.
Yeah,
But,
funny thing. The Boys was created by the writer of The Boys, Garth Ennis. The reason he wrote that series was because he actually is sick and tired. It was a response of how he's so sick and tired of superhero comics taking over the comic book industry, because back in the day there wasn't just superhero comics. There were tons of westerns. There were tons of mystery noir pulp comics.
Jonah Hex was a western, and then they pulled it into the rest of DC.
Yeah, well, he still gets western stuff, but the thing
Jonah
is,
Hex is cool.
Yeah, and honestly, go check. One of the best stories to check out in the New 52 that I do recommend checking out during that era was Jonah Hex. That's probably one of the best things they did, and they fucking canceled it. It had a good ending. It had a good ending, though. I like the ending.
That's DC's motto with the New 52. Hey, this is doing really well, but it's not doing well enough. Cancel it. And don't let anyone pick up any
Any of Marvel
storylines.
comics lately, something's doing well, and they're like, you got 5 issues left, bud. Have fun. Goodbye.
Yeah, and then we got Dan.
That's why I stopped reading. I don't read comics because it's just too much shit to keep up with. That's why I think the MCU caught on so fast, because
I follow very
few
comics.
There's no comics you need to read. It's its own universe. You can start. It's easy to start because there's 20-something movies. You don't have to read 50 years of comic shit to understand what the fuck's going on. That's why people like the MCU. But now I don't think people are going to care
really
as much about the MCU.
It's a visual version of the Ultimate Comics, and actually did what the Ultimate Marvel comics were intended to do. The only difference is there's less cannibals.
Yeah,
I follow very few comics, and they're often independent created. So there's no chances for spin-offs, and or unless the creator wants to do a spin-off, and if he does, it's going to be this huge thing.
Yeah, that's actually
you know what I'm
something.
saying.
Yeah, in fact,
DC's
current.
People always... Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say DC's. Okay, DC's current golden boy, though that's kind of dwindling pretty much. He wrote Batman. Scott Snyder. I'm saying dwindling because his recent event that's going on right now, Dark Knight's Death Metal, which is essentially look at this cool shit. Granted, I don't hate it, but compared to the other works he's done, it's just okay. But he's actually been saying
there's all his money to the Joker recently. I've seen that.
No, that's Joker's. That's in the main Batman books. This is an event comic, and but my point is, currently, people asked him, so what are you going to do after Dark Knight's Metal? And he pretty much said he's going to focus more on indie stuff. He's not going to do too much superhero stuff, and which makes sense because before he got bombarded, before he had to do the Justice League run and then do Dark Knight's Death Metal, he was doing a comic called what was it called? Damn it, why am I forgetting the name? The Lost Country, or it's a story where essentially America has become this uninhabited uninhabitable area where it's been closed off from the rest of the world.
America.
Essentially. But yeah, it only had two issues came out of it. I didn't, and I'm gonna wait for trade, which is when they're all collected. But I did check out the first 2 issues from a friend of mine, and they're good. It's a really good series, and if that's what he wants to do after Death Metal, yeah, fucking go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard of that comic. One thing I will say this though, superhero as a genre is my favorite genre. After that would be Western, after that would be sci-fi, or fantasy, sword and sorcery, then horror. But I'll admit, I do kind of agree with going back to what Garth Ennis was saying about the oversaturation of superheroes in comics. I'll admit, much as I love superheroes, I will admit I do need a break from them from time to time.
I like very specific. I don't really like I'm not really into as traditional superhero stories. I'm very into very specific superhero stories, and that's character-based superhero stories. a lot of the stuff that DC does, or some of the stuff that DC does, falls into that category. But this is why I follow a lot of independent creators. Plus, I'm writing my own kind of independent superhero story.
Then
that's
Ruins,
more
I got a
character-driven.
comic to recommend to you.
Well, yours is more.
I got
Okay,
one.
yours is
Mine's more
more.
world-based.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Yeah,
heard of All
Ruins-
Star Superman?
But
I've heard of that. I saw Cosmonaut talk about that.
You need to read that comic. It's 12 issues, and it's going to be one of, if not the best, Superman stories you will ever read.
Yeah. One story
part of it?
I would also recommend that is character driven is Robert Kirkman's Invincible, which is pretty damn good. Okay. Unlike
Isn't
other,
Robert Kirkman the Walking Dead guy?
yes, he's the Walking Dead guy. He also wrote a really weird Ant-Man comic where Ant-Man was a creeper who watched women in the shower. But whatever. Yeah, no, but he did Invincible,
Fun
and
fact
it's
about Walking Dead, real quick.
I mean, that's
Fun
not
fact about Walking Dead,
entirely inaccurate to the
Walking
anime
Dead.
character we've seen.
Oh, he's
He
just a
pitched Walking
dumbass.
Dead as a superhero comic where superheroes fight zombies. Like that's
I
what he
heard-
pitched it as to get it published. And then when it
Just
came time to
Marvel
publish,
zombies.
yeah, well that was the joke. Like he was trying to like pitch this that like, hey, we can do our own version of Marvel Zombies. Image was like, okay, great. Then he was like, but when it came time to publish it, yeah, no superheroes. It's all just like a regular zombie movie.
Yep. But yeah, I was just gonna
Care
say,
about Walking Dead anymore? They're launching another fucking TV show, and I'm just like, why are you launching another show?
yeah, I would say,
Hey guys, sorry to interrupt. It's just getting late on my end. I just noticed that, so I'm gonna have to head on out.
All right, good night.
okay, keep on rocking, dude.
Yep. You two guys, it's been great. Can't
I
guarantee
actually
when
might
I'll
need to
be
head
back.
out too. Yeah, it was
Yeah, I
really
think
awesome
too.
doing this podcast with you, Omni.
Oh yeah, same here. Like I said, I can't guarantee when I might be able to come back to do one, work schedule, all that jazz. But yeah, it's been fun, guys. Great being on here. Everyone in the audience, great seeing you. This has been Captain Omni, as I always say on my channel, Captain Omni, signing off.
Have a good one, Omni.
Have a good one. That was a pretty good outro.
Pretty
Yeah.
good show.
Check out his stuff, man. He does some really good videos.
Oh yeah, no. If you're watching in the audience, please give a look on to Captain Omni's channel.
Yeah. But yeah. So the comic I want to recommend to Ruins is a comic called Invincible, and Invincible is essentially like it kind of takes the teen superhero genre and kind of like turns it on its head a little bit. Where you know how like we have like Spider-Man and like these characters where they're like, oh, they stay like this age for like a long period of time. Like Spider-Man's been Spider-Man's been 20 has been in his 20s since the fucking 70s. This is not the case. These characters actually do age in real time. They actually die,
no, you want to know what's actually kind of funny?
and it does have an ending.
You know
series
what's
does
actually-
end.
You know what's actually kind of funny is, so I've had this story in mind for a very long time,
What the
and
fuck
I've considered
does that mean?
Meet Sons.
oh fuck. He brought Sons to Smash. Things are gonna go south very quickly.
Wait, did he say? Are you saying Sons or Sans?
Sons.
Pity Sans Me Fighter.
He said fucking Sons.
Oh man. But yeah, like Invincible's
My
pretty
golly,
good.
Did he fucking mean it?
Yeah. Besides,
Okay, so what I was saying is, my story. I've played with the idea of having the characters start off as teenagers, and by the end of the story, they're in college.
yeah.
Which I've played with it. I haven't found any good, or I don't quite know what I want to do with it just yet. But like,
Yeah. Like, but yeah, I definitely think you would enjoy Invincible, dude. Like, especially since here's one thing that's pretty freaking crazy. Abraham Lincoln is immortal, and he's a superhero, and he's also a gladiator. I'm not kidding. That's a thing that's in the Invincible comic. It had like
Is
This
this
is
just
one
like
of the-
Scoob and Shag?
no, this ain't like Scoob and Shag.
I fucking love Scoob and Shag. It is my favorite comic of all time.
There aren't no stand. Well, okay, there's one guy who does kind of have a stand thing going on, but
They're called ballyhoos. It's essentially stand power, but yeah.
stand power.
But you're gonna need to get
Voice
yourself
directed
some
JoJo
stand
One Punch
power.
Man.
Yeah,
Because
we get-
JoJo is very unique, and a lot of things actually end up being inspired by it. Because the manga straight up
And Doctor
the manga has been going since the 80s.
Actually, I thought you
No,
were gonna say
Persona was inspired by it a little bit.
I actually thought you were gonna say Shaman
Yeah.
King.
What's Shaman King?
No joke. Some of the Persona interviews talk about having read the manga
Yeah. Well, no,
all the
JoJo,
way back into the 80s.
JoJo legit inspired a rip-off comic. I'm not kidding. There's an actual
What's it
rip-off-
called again?
Manga does that.
No, but the rip-off comic, wanna know what it was called? Diesel.
Oh yeah,
No, I
Diesel.
feel like I've heard of
I
that.
think Webcomic Relief reviewed that actually.
Yeah, and it has like a dog, and it literally just does the Jeb fight, except instead of water, it's blood.
Mhm.
But
The
that-
jet fight.
the
from
the Geb fight. You know, in part 3 we had that fighter,
Oh,
with
yeah.
the blind guy who had like the
Oh yeah,
which-
the guy who with Iggy.
it was the introduction to Iggy too. Like, yeah, like because that was pretty funny there. Because again, I just remember it mostly just for the Antfish Abridged series on what they did with that, where at one point like and Duel straight up talks about his backstory, but then like Jotaro says Ray. He's like, "What? You just described a flashback in Ray." He's like, "Are you telling me a blind man saw Ray?" He's like, "Well, you might have checked out the autobiography. Are you telling me that I read a book a blind man wrote a book?" Well, it's like you could have used Braille. And like the dude just starts yelling at him. Because like he legit was just ripping off his like he literally just ripped off his backstory from Ray.
Nice.
Yep.
Ray
So-
from
Skywalker.
Star Wars.
I was talking about no Ray Charles,
Oh,
the
music.
the musician
I love
who
Ray
said
Charles. Ray Charles is awesome. Have you guys ever watched the movie The Blues Brothers?
Everybody has seen Blues Brothers, dude.
dude, everyone and their grandmother has seen the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, the movie's like 40 years old this week, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Really,
You know what
this
I said-
week.
you know what I said to you know what my dad said to that? He just shook his head. He was like, when I told my dad that, he just shook his head. It was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yo,
We should
I have
end the
not seen
podcast,
the Blues
right?
Brothers.
what the fuck?
You.
I'm gonna
my
tie you
God.
down, and I'm gonna tie you down and force you to watch the Blues Brothers. I'm
Matt,
driving
Shame
over
on
your
you.
house
we're
right
gonna
now.
Clockwork Orange, Matt, we're gonna Clockwork Orange his ass.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Oh,
we
God.
have to.
Yep.
Oh
Oh
god.
god.
That sounds really
The
horror
Blues
show.
Brothers. The Blues. If I could give it, the description of Blues Brothers is basically they're on a mission from God. That are like pretty much literally.
I'm a soul man.
And down.
I'm a soul man.
Yeah. Too bad the sequel sucked. That was
No one
fucking
cares
disappointing.
about the sequel. It's like Ghostbusters 2. No one gives a shit.
It's like
Actually, I
Ghostbusters 2016.
Yeah, I like
That's not a
Ghostbusters
sequel.
too.
That's called just trash.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Why
get
don't
tra-
Yeah, and because of it, it got rebooted again. Well, okay,
Oh,
technically
now
it's
it's
not a
actually the
reboot, it's a
real
sequel.
Ghostbusters 3. So
Yeah.
thank you.
No,
Sony.
listen. We need a Ghostbusters all-female reboot, but an all-male reboot of the all-female reboot.
That's called the 1984 Ghostbusters.
Exactly.
Dude, you ever checked out the freaking reboots video game? It's such
I've
It's
heard
so
it's great.
dude. It's so
Wait,
fucking...
the reboots video game, or is
No.
it just a Ghostbusters game that got released recently?
It's
No,
a
no,
game
no.
from 360 era.
no,
Oh
I'm
no,
talking-
the 2008 one, right?
no, I'm
yeah,
talking...
it got remastered for the current gen.
Okay, I'm not talking about that, but that is a good game. Seriously, play it if you haven't. But
And
No,
think they
I
actually
was-
got that.
I was talking about the 2016 video game of oh my god, that is such. You want to know how bad it was? It was so bad they couldn't even like try
Didn't
to
that company
bring.
shut down?
What?
Didn't that company go bankrupt?
It
after
did.
That was released?
It did, and it did because it was doing some stupid stuff. You want to know what it did for like a funny thing? It actually offered up character upgrades, where you can change the character's skin. You want to know the difference between the skin that you got and the skin that you could get?
A white coat and a black coat?
No, they just remove stripes. That is legit all they do. They just remove stripes from the outfit. That is all they do.
Do you have to
Bro,
pay for
I don't
that?
know. I don't know about you, but that sounds like
Yeah.
the best. That sounds like the
And also-
best
You
upgrade.
have to
And
pay
also,
for
here's
that?
the-
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
and here's the thing. Also, there are none of the characters from they don't even use they couldn't even afford the original cast to do this or even get voice actors. What they did, they just got new Ghostbusters and just said that the gang from the fucking reboot movie they're out in Washington fighting like Civil War ghosts or some shit. And apparently the Ghostbusters here are their new interns or whatever, which I'm like, and then the main villain is the villain from the movie, and I'm like, okay, I don't what the fuck? And I've seen the movie, and I just have to keep asking, why the fuck did they do this?
Why the dicks?
They had no ideas going into this other than if we make it women, they'll talk about it.
Bridesmaids.
Yeah,
If we make it women, they'll talk about it.
yeah, and then we got
And it bombed, and the guy was like, I love that the director was salty. It's like, dude, it's not because they're women.
Dude,
it's 'cause
you
the
came
movie
into
was
this idea. You
trashed.
came into this movie with no ideas.
yeah,
That's the thing is you got funny people, but you gave them no material.
yeah,
It's
Other
like-
than, hey,
it's
let's
not
make
that they're
jokes about-
women, It's the fact that it's actually trash.
There's only
Like
one joke in the movie that I laughed at, and you want to know which joke it was?
When they killed Bill Murray.
No, it was a scene where they got in when they pretty much brought in Ray when he's legit talking. I'm like, oh my god, finally comedy! Thank you. I was like, can you stay for the rest of this movie, please, for the love of God?
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Yeah, I'm really and apparently the next Ghostbusters film is gonna feature apparently it's about Egon's kids, which I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
It's about his grandkids.
yeah, his grandkids and stuff, which I'm like, I'm
The
down
thing
for.
is, though, it's written by the guy who's the son of the dude who directed the first two Ghostbusters movies. So
Yes.
Hey, you know
I've
what
faith.
my favorite Ghostbusters movie is?
But
I need to get milk. I need milk
For my cereal.
I don't.
Oh, okay. We have to show that to Matt when we're done. He's gonna love it.
Oh my god.
It's called Scandinavian Ghostbusters.
Oh god.
Yeah. Oh, did you ever see that one Ghostbusters fan film that Angry Video Game Nerd cameoed in?
No.
It's actually pretty damn good. Where essentially the plot is that Ghostbusters franchised, and now we're dealing with and we were focusing on the Chicago division, and they do the whole thing where one of them is Egon's nephew or some crap, which I'm like, okay, as ridiculous that is, I can roll with it. But it is pretty much
They
just
did reference that in the movie. They were like, the franchise rights will be worth millions alone. They did reference that in the movie itself, so that's valid.
I've
Yeah.
seen
They
shit
made
that'll
a joke
turn you
about that
white.
after Ray sold his house. They did make a joke about that, so that's valid.
yeah, and which I do like that. I kind of want them to do Ghostbusters, do a Ghostbusters International story. Hell, IDW
We really got to get
did-
this fucking GameCube controller looked at because half the commands I put in weren't working.
Pro controller for the win.
I might just switch to the Pro. I've been
Man.
using this GameCube controller that Corey gave me, but you know what? One of the
Wait.
buttons stuck.
When you say
New
GameCube-
controller.
When you say
Yeah.
GameCube controller, do you mean old school game GameCube?
Yeah.
No,
worked
they
with
okay.
Smash
What they
4
did
and
is
Smash
they
Ultimate.
what they
There's
did is they
exactly device.
they remade GameCube controllers for the Switch, and you can buy them.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, it's
like-
they put out an adapter you can buy, and then you plug it into the Switch, and you can plug.
No, not
any
just
GameCube
the adapter.
controller you
They straight up make GameCube controllers that you
want.
can hook
I have
into your
one,
Switch.
Matt.
Not
I have
just the
3 of
adapter.
those.
Yeah, they're good. They're really good quality, but they're kind of fucking they break easily.
That's because it's a GameCube controller, Matt. Also
No,
'cause-
it's not because GameCube controllers lasted a really fucking long time
I don't know.
back in the day.
Yeah, my cousin I think still has his GameCube.
I still have mine from 2005, and it works.
I need to buy a GameCube. I did get that good. I did tell you guys about the deal I got on the PS3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold the 360 yesterday, so now the PS3 cost me $80
Nice.
for a fat OG model that's worth $300. So the person who sold it to me is a dumbass.
I think the last
Hmm.
GameCube game I ever played was I think Luigi's Mansion. I think that was the last.
That was a
game.
good game.
Yeah, the
That's the
original
first
Luigi's
one that
Mansion.
came out. That's a launch title.
Yeah, like my cousin had it, and I thought it looked fun, so I was like, "Hey, can I play it after you're done?" He's like, "Yeah, sure, go for it." So I played the game, and I had fun playing it. And here's the thing, the only complaint I really had about it was that when it came to trying to like wake up the grandmother character, the ghost boss fight, for some reason that one was the hardest one to do because I couldn't get her to react to me.
Who are you gonna call? Luigi.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, Luigi.
Like Miyamoto literally just watched Ghostbusters. Like, I will make that.
I will make
Thank
the
you, Gwen.
Ghostbusters.
Yep.
This song has nothing to do with Ghostbusters.
Also,
Yeah.
L is real, so yeah. What the fuck?
Sweet.
Yeah, actually, that's something I kind of like. It's actually kind of funny because
So amazing.
that kind of reminds me of something that happened months ago. So to people that don't know, me, Sometimes Ruins, and some guys from the workshop, we used to do riff videos. We'll probably continue again.
Oh yeah, what a riff off!
Yeah, what a riff off. And
Those are good. Those are really good.
yeah, for the first one of riff off we did, it was a Halloween video, and in the end, pretty much what happened in the video, halfway through the video, I had to leave early, and I wasn't able to finish recording the rest of it. So they wrote in a joke of me being dragged away by an evil pumpkin, and I didn't come back up. I didn't come back until the frickin' Christmas video, and in the Christmas video, the joke was that I would show up and I would yell at them, and and we actually had this joke where I was gonna say like, "Hey, what happened to you?" And he's like, "You want to make the video with us?" And I'd be like, "Are you kidding me? I was in hell. Hell was real." But but I had to eventually change it. But I ended up having to change it to, "Are you kidding me? I was in Tartarus."
Well.
And yeah, and then I just ad-libbed.
Oh
a
yeah,
bunch
I
of
remember
stuff.
that. Like after that, I was like, "Fuck, man! I wish I would have stayed a part of this." I had to leave the project really early because I was working on Creo.
Yeah. Yeah, the next one we did, last one we did, which unfortunately I don't think got uploaded. Yeah, I didn't get uploaded. Was
Oh, I had to leave. I need to work on my one of my projects.
Okay.
the last video we did a riff of.
Matt, are you leaving?
No, I'm trying. I'm gonna stay on the podcast.
No, he was just
Like,
talking about how you had to leave.
I had to leave the Smash game.
Oh.
You had abandoned the Smash.
Let me smash.
What is this?
Yeah,
Oh,
but the
cool,
last.
you can wow. In preferred rules, they added small battlefield as like an option in preferred rules. That's cool.
Yeah, but the last video we did, video we riffed was this one where this old woman, and I'm not kidding, this is an actual old timey commercial. This was made in the like 60s or like 50s, and it was this old woman. She's eating a pickle. She doesn't like the pickle, so you want to know what she does?
Eat it.
No, she beats the shit out of everyone.
What?
That's what happens.
Okay. Eats pickle. Doesn't like pickle. Beats the shit out of everyone. I feel like I'm missing a few crucial steps here.
Yeah, no, she just starts beating the shit out of them. And after me and Jackson, the guy who hosts What a Riff Off, we knew exactly what we wanted to do, and we just talked to one of our fellow co-stars, Joseph, and he agreed to it. And pretty much the joke was going to be Joseph. When the video was over, we were gonna Joseph would eat a pickle, and they're like, "Joseph, where'd you get that pickle?" And you just hear someone crash into the building.
The new COD season's out. Hell yeah! Time to buy the battle pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can.
Irving, guys. I got a poof. Have a good one.
Bye.
All right,
Have a good one,
Have
Maya.
a good one.
All right, time to buy the battle pass for the new Call of Duty season. Let's see, what do they got this time? Season 5. Here we go.
Hey, should we call the podcast, or do we want to keep it
We
going?
should. We
go
could call the podcast if you want. It's 11.
It's not that I want. It's just that this is like you usually call it around this time.
But we
did-
also
I like
started
it.
late.
We did start an hour.
I
late,
really.
Or we did start
Yeah,
a half hour
true.
late.
True.
Yep.
I really do like the longer podcasts, but you know, try to keep it short for those of us who have to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I usually
I
don't
fucked
sleep
up.
until.
I fucked
Sorry.
up my sleep schedule bad last night.
My commute is walking 3 feet from my bed to my desk. Hooray!
So here's what happened last night. I stayed up till 2:30
You are
a.m.
stupid.
watching fucking Avatar with some friends of mine. I
Valid.
tried to go to sleep, but I kept waking up because I had to pee,
Good job.
and I didn't get to bed until 5 a.m.
You
I repeat,
are
good
stupid.
job.
No fault of my own. No fault of my own. Sleeping conditions were not met,
Good.
and this happens every once in like 6 months. I'll just have a sleepless night,
Funny thing
and it'll
though,
fuck up everything for a long
Melatonin.
time.
I mean, well, I'm
I have
consistently
melatonin.
going to bed at like 6 a.m.
All
or
of
later,
the
so
melatonin.
rip.
I one time had to take medication, and the medication actually made me incapable of sleeping. I never had to sleep,
Great.
and it kind of creeped my parent, and it really creeped my parents out because the other side effects I was having.
What you should do is just stay in the same room watching them.
No.
I did
Oh,
do that with my brothers though. I did that with my brothers, because at one point I was like, okay, I can't fucking sleep. I'm gonna watch TV, but I'm gonna watch my brother's room because if I watch into my room, my parents will hear. Plus, also, if they go to this room, I'll hide into my brother's playhouse and just wait it out. That's what I legit did, but yeah, like no. Also, funny thing. Another thing is, last week I legit had a dream that I couldn't sleep.
Good job.
I actually had a dream.
Isn't that meta?
That's like,
What if you wake up from that dream and you still can't sleep?
yeah, just like it's the opposite of Inception.
Do you know what one of the most exhausting dreams was that I ever had?
What?
So I was asleep. It was after work, and I dreamt I was still at work, 2 hours away from clocking out.
Wow.
And then I woke up, and I'm like, "Thank God I'm asleep."
Well, you're not asleep anymore. You just
That
woke
was
up.
bites the dust. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Everything explodes. Spyro,
hi,
what are you
Spyro.
doing on?
weirdest dream I've ever had. I've had like one. Last time I had a really weird
Oh,
dream was
I
a
have
few
one
weeks
after you.
ago. Yeah. Okay. So the last dream, and it's really funny because it really sucks because this does involve clowns.
Somebody
So-
bring back Omni.
Okay.
He's probably asleep, but whatever. So I was, so the dream starts off pretty normal. Actually, this dream's a two-parter. It's the weird part. So I had the first part of the dream.
I
first time
dream
had-
in sequels.
Yeah, I did for this case because the first night I had a dream that I was at the local comic book store, the one that's here that is near the area, and I'm looking at a comic and this clown is looking at me. And it's pissed off at me for some reason. And it
Let me
starts-
guess. You're the comic.
Yeah, no, it starts fighting with me, and I can't understand what the hell it's saying. It's saying weird stuff. It's like it's like speaking in tongues or something. And the clown just starts kicking my ass, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then the clown just starts like beating me repeatedly until finally I stab it in the eye. I don't even know where the hell I got a knife. I stabbed the clown in the eye, but then it tears out the frickin' eye. Tears out its eye. But instead of like having like guts or organs or some crap, it's literally nothing but like an empty void. And I'm like, what the hell? And then the clown and I wake up. I wake up when the clown kicks me in the nuts.
What the fuck?
Yeah, part 2 of the dream. Then the next night, apparently my dreams thought it was so entertaining. My subconscious thought it was so entertaining. It continued with it, where I was now married. I don't remember who was my wife. I just remember that I was married in the dream.
The clown was your
The clown.
God, I hope not. Well, if that's the case, I was living with my mistress because my wife and the clown were there. But yeah, I'm not married. But yeah, the clown.
Rip.
The clown. Yeah, the clown just shows up in front of the door, and then with the hole still in its head, and like just flips me the bird and refuses to leave the house. And my wife and my dream wife just decides to let the clown in and offer it like a donut. And then the clown just starts looking at me and repeatedly saying, and then this time it repeatedly says, "Fuck you, fuck your donut, and I'm gonna screw your wife." And and it literally just ends with me like the dream ends with me like about to hit the clown with a freaking chair. Literally, like I woke up right when I'm about to hit it.
Nice.
Do you know who specifically you were married to?
You were the clown.
That is a sick battle pass. Holy.
Wait, what was that?
Do you know who you were married to in the dream? Was it anyone we know?
I don't think it was anyone that even I knew. I think it was just someone made up or something. I can't remember their face. I just remember that they were.
You got so angry about them that you hit a clown with a chair.
No, I got mad. So, but yeah, I just remember that she was wearing like just the wife, the dream wife. I just remember that she was wearing
your waifu.
My wife.
She was just wearing like those track suits. That's all I remember that she was wearing. She was wearing a track suit and she had short hair. That was it. I don't remember the hair color. I just remember the hair being short.
Hey, that's my kind of girl right there.
Dreams are bizarre.
Okay. Do you want? Okay, I have a strange dream.
Okay.
I mean, it's not really a sequel thing, but it happened. It was like one part that I can't remember quite right, and another part I remember too vividly. I believe the first part, Matt, you were there. Corey was also there, and my dad was driving us to this like warehouse. We were on some kind of mission. Like some serious kind of spy stuff was going down, apparently.
Okay, let me know what my weapons were.
Let me know what my loadout was. I don't think we had any weapons, but suddenly I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything about this except for the fact that Corey apparently was secretly like double crossing us and after something that I had no idea about. But he just kept repeating, "Where's the box?
Where is the box,
Danny?
Where is the box?"
And I imagine this is the moment where he's like, "I'm sorry, Tack, but I'm changing the rules on you."
I wouldn't put it past him. But in either way, we had to like fucking get out of there. And
oh no,
we drove the hell out of there. It was nighttime at this abandoned warehouse. We drove away. And it took a minute for us to get back to like a main street, but by that time it was also morning too. It like midnight had turned to daybreak in like a minute.
King Crimson.
There was some other kind of things that are happening, but then like this is the part that I remember the most. I had to use the restroom, and the only place that was open that had like a free restroom was a McDonald's. And so I went in there.
Usually it.
I went in there to do my business, but I closed the door. No, I went inside and there was like, this isn't the weirdest thing that happened, but there was like a freaking part of the women's restroom, like the part where the dresses had been taken off, so it's just the head and the legs. So I didn't know which was which for a second. And then I realized, oh wait, that's the men's room. I closed the door, and it was like the walls were shifting. You know, normal. They do that all the time. Mm-hmm. But apparently, after I did my business, there was this shower directly next to me. The bathroom must have been bigger on the inside because the women's, it was intruding directly where the women's restroom is.
Co-ed singular restrooms save money tech.
I imagine this didn't happen in the dream, but I would imagine someone coming out of it like, which one's the men's room? It doesn't matter.
They're all the men's room.
They're all the men's room. They're all the women's room. It's all the same. What is
We're all
life?
human.
Life isn't real. It doesn't.
Nothing makes sense
Nothing
anymore.
but
Gender is
okay,
just a
but
social
there was a
construct.
shower there was a shower in the other end of the room, but the shower also had the faucet underneath it. So when I went to turn on the faucet, I accidentally turned on the shower.
Good job.
Wait, is this still, wait?
So I had
wait,
to like
this is
wash
still...
my hands with the shower in this dream. And then
I mean,
What? I really want to. I know this is a dream, but I kind of want to know why the hell there'd be a shower in McDonald's.
well,
I mean, you never know.
Have you seen the bathrooms in McDonald's lately, dude? Like,
Listen,
so many
listen.
fucking people do drugs. And
they have it installed in every McDonald's for everyone who has to wash out the shame of eating McDonald's.
No, but apparently this is like some kind of fucking high-tech bathroom in a goddamn McDonald's, because there was a one-way window appeared in front of the toilet, and I was like,
You eat McDonald's before you have the stream? What the fuck,
can
bro?
people see through this?
I
And
had
I
actually
like
McDonald's
I
before.
confirmed it, but the way I confirmed that they couldn't see through it
Ow.
was I did a VR, and I poked my head through I clipped my head through the geometry
Head.
just to see if it was opaque on the other side, and it was, thank God.
So,
And then,
Nice.
okay, no, it gets even crazier. So there were no towels, right, in the bathroom.
yeah.
So I look behind me, and then there's suddenly this racks upon racks of just sweatpants. And I'm just like, huh, okay, I'll just dry myself with sweatpants today.
Your mind is fucked.
And
What does it
Do
mean?
what you gotta do.
That is.
no.
You want to?
no,
You know
that's-
which McDonald's this is? I know whose McDonald's this is.
I-
This is the McDonald's of Raka Raka.
I
If you've
haven't
seen his
gotten
videos.
to the
What's
denouement
Raka
yet.
Raka?
Wait, the what?
I haven't even gotten to the end yet.
Okay.
The
Raka
denouement.
Raka.
But
I'll
like
tell you later.
basically,
See that guy that reviews food?
I see this-
Constantly says, I'm
I'll tell
disappointed."
you later.
no,
Let him
denouement
finish.
is like the falling action in a story. Anyway, there was this like, you know, this conspicuously placed pair of it was like a beige leather jacket and a pair of pants that was in the shape of a person.
Okay.
And I touched it, and it was it was very plasticky, the kind of touch that it like it was very starchy, but it like moved, and I was like, I'm gonna wash my hands. Apparently my mind took into a fact that there was a pandemic going on. So I decided to like wash my hands with the correct faucet this time, and then I like saw like a hand move. And it was just this hobo woman. Like I was using my peripheral vision at the time in this dream, so I was like, I couldn't tell if it was like a black woman or if it was like just a really dusty white woman, like a dirty faced white woman.
Wow.
Racist.
And I couldn't tell.
Okay.
I
I'm
couldn't
gonna turn on the
tell.
crusty-
But apparently
Oh,
it was a black woman, because and then
Apparently.
because of events to come, I will tell you. But I was washing my hands, and she woke up from what had apparently been like this. She'd been like hung over or something, and the first thing that she said to me was, "I had diarrhea." In this
I
like
had a whole
fucking
bag of
Valley
Diarrhea
Girl
in my
question
pants.
mark kind of tone of voice, and the first thing I do is like washing hands intensifies. Okay, good for you. All right, that's all
fun.
fun and dandy. Just gonna but the weirdest thing is from that point on, we just start like she started like getting less and less crusty hobo and more more just regular person, college age person.
And I tapped the
Like
ass.
from like of course that's where your mind goes, and I'm just like,
This is the evolution of the modern female. we all
she's
start
just
out
like
as a dusty
de-aged
hobo.
in front of me. She
You mean
just sort of
de-evolution?
de-aged in front of me. I was just like, what the shit? But we were actually having a conversation after that initial first impression, and we both leave the restroom like nothing ever fucking happened, and I'm just sitting here like, did Corey fucking catch up to me while I was in that bathroom for so long? Because remember, he's after us still. But no, I think the ending of this is something the only thing I can translate from this. So when I get back, the car's still there. It's still running. My dad got out of the car to do something, run some errand or something, and I see another random friend of Matt's in the car, and he decides to take the car, to drive it around the parking lot for a bit, and then that pisses Dad off because it's apparently his car. But he sort of just plays keep away with the car with my dad.
Which friend?
Just
anyone we knew, or just a guy?
Some guy. I think and the thing is, I was noticing it. My dad was getting pissed. I was getting pissed. You were like, "Oh, it's just him, man." And I think this part in particular, that's where the dream ends. By the way, my dad got the car back, and we got home, but that's where the dream ends. I think that only that part is what I was able to translate, and it's my anxiety over Con Man, I think.
Oh yeah, because you got worried about his
he
posting of all.
He if I may speak freely after the live stream, I gotta, because
okay.
Also,
I think he's fine,
I should
but,
end the live stream. I've got a Gatling gun nozzle here for the Bonezooka. So there's that.
Oh man,
it's gigantic and hovering above the safe house, and it is almost as big as it. You should take a look if you can. It's in the podcast. It's in the streaming. I'm live on Discord.
Where am I coming from?
Discord. Look in Discord.
Goddamn. I'm playing Call of Duty.
I don't care.
Oh my god! I just had the biggest lag spike ever. Holy shit.
Okay, so I actually have a dream story before we go.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, real quick, Rock is a YouTube video just to answer his question real quick. YouTube video is very gory. Ron McDonald, the reason why they kidnap kids and beat the shit out of Cookie Monster at the end.
What the hell?
Is
Jared?
Rucka, right? The guy who makes YouTube parodies?
Is he from Jared? Is he Jared from Subway or something? What the fuck?
No, he just does a lot of violent YouTube videos. And when I say violent, they're I will say this: I am impressed of how gory these things do, because holy shit. But yeah, he does these really fucked up videos. I think the most famous one he did was Five Nights at Sesame Street, which is literally a haunted house story with Sesame Street characters and one Five Nights at Freddy's costume, which actually is impressive. And literally start just beating the shit out of. It literally ends with Ron McDonald being this priest, and he's like. And this is how he talks, by the way. He's like, I think the girl should sleep with me tonight. He's like, no, that's not going to happen. He's like, well, you're on your own. Fucking take the kid. And he just tries to take the kid, and they start beating the shit out of him. That's literally what happens in the video. And there's a lot of other funny stuff, but I'm going to let you watch for yourself, man. It's just really fucking insane with him. Okay, continue your really weird your dream story.
My dream story isn't as in depth as that. Okay. I actually have the only two-parter dream that I've ever had.
yeah?
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I have a few dream stories. This will be my first one, and this will be like my second one will be a much more recent one. This is a dream I remember from all the way back in elementary school, and I was on the playground, and then for out of no reason, for no reason, I just became this superhero called the Phantom.
Someone watched
And
it.
when I became the hero, the dream ended. And then the next night I dreamt it was like the next night the dream was I was the Phantom. I was flying around the playground, but since it was a school, like nothing was actually going on, so I didn't get to do anything. So I was just really bored. My second dream was actually a lot more recent.
Matt, when you were the Phantom, did you wear purple spandex? This will depend on how much respect I have for you.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you were literally the pulp hero.
It was purple winged spandex.
Matt, that's an actual superhero. That's a pulp superhero. In fact, again, sucks that Omni had to leave because he probably could tell you all about him. This is like his brother.
I didn't know if there was a reference, but that's funny actually. I didn't know about the reference.
They even had They even made a really crappy movie, which starred I think Jeff Goldblum, and it wasn't good.
Oh, really? Jeff Goldblum? I love Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, but that movie wasn't good. Hold on.
Dude,
I'm just.
Jeff Goldblum's ironically in a lot of crap.
Yeah, but
as good as an actor as he is. Oh Jesus! Oh my God! I keep getting knifed in the back. Fucking damn it!
Yeah,
you should stop doing that.
But yeah, the Phantom is an actual comic character. I just sent a picture.
Imagine that darken the purple, and give it like Batman wings, and that was the costume.
What were you doing before that night?
That was like a long time ago. I have no idea.
Were you drunk?
Were you watching?
It was when I was like 5.
It's called OJ.
So yeah, obviously.
It's soda. It's having a soda OD. You're ODing
soda OJ.
Soda.
You must have been
cool
stuff.
Soda.
You must
right.
have. Yeah. So
my second dream story is. This was back when I was in college. Before I went over to film school. I had this friend who. At the time I was crushing on, and I had a dream where it was just me and her, and we went to this like virtual world, and it was just like a virtual grid box. Man, I wish. I was just like this virtual grid box, and like it manifested itself into like a park swing set, and we were just swinging on it until it was invaded by this evil girl whom I can't remember the name of, but her hair resembled cotton candy, and that's the only detail I remember.
So every
You know this guy?
So that chick that chick from Hunger Games?
Oh yeah.
So Lauren.
I guess. No.
Why does every fucking idiot dye their hair these days? I don't get it. Oh
My
God,
brother
you
dyed
can
his
get
hair.
No, that's not even the best part. The best part is that it initiated this combat scene where it was just me and the other girl, and she was firing at me from like she was like firing at me from like the other side of the box, and I hid behind something and like fired behind her, and she's like, wait, no, and she goes up to a whiteboard and she just writes "no camping." And I'm like, okay, if you're gonna do that, I go up to the whiteboard and I write "I win," and she just gets mad and leaves.
I win. You just
The
like,
funny thing is, I
shit-eating
get to
grin on
see
your
Lauren.
face
I
that
get
you
to
always
see.
get.
My God,
I get to see your ex, Lauren,
There's
just
an
doing
execution
that.
with a crow in Call of Duty.
This was like way way before Lauren, unfortunately.
I know, but I could see, but just knowing from my personal experience with you.
No camping. I win.
Cute.
You already like you're. Anshinjuru.
Omae wa mou shinderu.
No,
Teammates are stupid.
That was a nice
love-
money.
I love
What
the
is
fact.
this What the fuck is this execute? I can murder someone with a bird. What the fuck?
I love the fact
Bird.
that you
Bird.
guys referenced it.
Norse.
Burner! You've committed burner!
This is amazing. Holy shit, this update is
Is
cool.
it a flock of crows?
It is a crow. It is one singular crow that you can murder people with in Call of Duty. It's a new execution.
I mean, a flock of
Trust
crows
no
is a
one,
murder.
Not even yourself.
No, but it's only one. It's one crow that does one murder at a time.
Nevermore!
No, you want to fight.
Actually, that's
with,
what it's called. The execute is called Nevermore.
Yeah, no, you want to fight with a
So many
You just,
movie
you
references.
just flail someone with a crow.
No, you execute. A crow comes and slices and it claws into their neck. Look it up.
Oh.
Search
Damn.
Nevermore Call of Duty Execute. Search it on YouTube right now.
You want to honestly the best one. My favorite weapon, my favorite vigor to use in Bioshock Infinite was the Murder of Crows one, where like you were able to summon a swarm of crows to attack your opponents.
Yeah, this one does this one crow. Look it up. Look up Nevermore Call of Duty.
Okay,
It's
I'm
so
gonna
cool.
checking this out.
Holy shit.
Do you think we should?
Tech?
As well.
Do you want to stop? This?
I mean,
Tech?
it's
Tech?
15 minutes
What?
of 12.
Tech?
What?
I want hockey milk.
Hockey?
Chalky milk.
What's chalky?
Chucky.
No,
I
go for
want-
chunky.
Damn, that's
I want- I want
Damn.
chalky milk.
I don't have
No.
any.
No, ruined. Go for
Chocolate
chunky milk.
milk.
Come on.
Chunky.
Go for some chunky milk.
Milk.
Chunk of
Ma-
milk.
Don't even put anything in it, like chocolate
Milk.
stuff or strawberry
Pour
stuff.
Why do you
me
sound like
a
Tommy
glass
Wiseau?
of milk.
Mayo.
Want a glass of milk?
My
Milk.
team sucks.
And glass mace.
Julian Smith.
Who?
Look up Malk. Julian Smith.
Oh, I've seen that video. That video's annoying.
I want Milik.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
Oh, is that where
Get
that
some
reference comes from?
milk.
No, I don't know where. I honestly don't know where that video
I
originated.
think it's a vine. It's probably a vine.
It
It's
is.
probably a
I
Oh
know
yeah, he
that-
needs some milk as a vine.
Yeah, that's where that
Yeah.
came. I know it came from Vine. I don't know where it originated from though.
I don't
I
know.
want to play video games tonight, but we had some. I've been using all of my time today, trying to work at that line that we're having trouble with in the writers' room.
All right.
Do
Should I
home or
stop the stream,
go?
by the way?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. All right. Fuck.
See ya.
Thank you everybody.
See you
later.
Thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll be on next week, probably most likely at the correct time. Ocean says milk, Nesquik
Some
milk,
milk.
Hopefully we can come up. We can.
and
Let's
That's
get
quick
started.
show crap.
with that, I think we can just say thank you everybody, and
Remember
if
to
you wanna-
punch your local body of water before you go.
What did we say? Damn it! Stop ranting about the damn ocean.
Stop dislocating.
It's all I know.
Stop ranting the.
You know
Poseidon
more,
already
yeah.
called, okay? He already taunted you.
If you like it, you know where to click, and stop ranting about the ocean for once, Matt. Thanks. Bye.
I love how this podcast was